Minister in the Presidency, Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, says cabinet hasn't decided on whether the Israeli embassy in South Africa will be closed.
As fighting is continuing in Gaza, where over 13,000 people have been killed in Israeli airstrikes in the Gaza Strip after the Hamas attack. The Palestinian armed group Hamas attacked Israel. This was at the beginning of October. Ziyanda Ngcobo reports.
Minister in the Presidency, Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, says there are no plans yet to cut all diplomatic ties with Israel, despite mounting calls for the government to do so.
Cabinet has not taken a decision to close down the embassy of Israel in South Africa or to expel the ambassador of Israel to South Africa. As things stand, the embassy of Israel in South Africa remains open and the ambassador remains welcome to operate in South Africa. And what happens in Parliament is the responsibility of Parliament. Like you've said, the separation of powers doctrine applies.
The South African diplomats who were recalled from Tel Aviv for consultation with Durko have returned home, but Ntshavheni would not be drawn in on when they would be returning to the Middle Eastern region as the conflict rages on and the humanitarian crisis escalates by the hour.
The recalled diplomats have been recalled, and we said this consultation will determine the period. So don't ask us when, we'll tell you when they go back. Don't call us, we'll call you, kind of arrangement. We are on that mode. And whether we have engaged with the ambassador of Israel, yes, the DECO has engaged with the ambassador of Israel when they were demarching him.
Minister Ntshavheni says the South African government is giving the International Criminal Court a chance to redeem itself after being among the countries that referred Israel to the arbiter for investigations into alleged war crimes in Gaza. The minister in the presidency was probed about cabinet's confidence in the ICC and how it executes its mandate after earlier issuing a warrant of arrest for Russian President Vladimir Putin.
That's why South Africa, we persuaded and agreed with President Putin that he will not attend the BRICS meeting physically because we respected the ICC and the statutes and the warrant of arrest that has been issued against him. However, the conduct of the ICC as it relates to the conflict and the wars in the atrocities and the genocide that has been committed against the Palestinians does not make them worth the paper they are written in. Where we made a referral, we're giving them a last opportunity to prove themselves to this country and the rest of the world that they're an objective organization.
Ntshavheni says they are hoping that the ICC would have issued warrants of arrest on both sides by mid-December when COP28 convenes. Otherwise, this is proof that the body lacks impartiality. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Tshwane.